Welcome back to the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Lagos. The Centre of Excellence, as it's called, just a confirmation of the first game gone by Ayumba International against Remo Stars. It was a goal fest, something I'm sure Raf totally enjoyed, calling 4 goals, but there's still matches to come. We've got within seconds Sunshine against Rivers United, and the final fixture for the opening day is Pendle Insurance taking on Lobby Stars. As always, the weather has aligned perfectly, just knowing the significance of today's broadcast day. The temperature is sitting at about 30 degrees Celsius, and the wind traveling at about 9 kilometers per hour. It's a bit humid also. In a nutshell, it's perfect for what is upon us. The sights of what these teams are playing for, and this comes with an attached glory of playing on the continent. You could play either in the CAF Champions League or in the CAF Confederation Cup, but first, this is why we're here. The fans across the nation have gathered from across the country to the Centre of Excellence, laced with expectations to watch an explosive showcase of skill and passion. The fans boisterous, jubilating. They are from Rivers State. They're here to see not just any football team, but a side who call themselves champions of the Nigerian Premier Football League. And today, they're about to begin the quest officially to defend the title. The opposition, with no mean feats, they are not lightweight, but at the same time, they cannot sit in the table where champions are mentioned. They are Sunshine Stars, and by facial expression of the fans, you can tell that the expectations is put on the barest minimum. Representatives of the 20 competing teams, joined by the league organisers, the IMC and the Football Federation, led by its president Alhaji Ibrahim Musa Kisal, unanimously agreed to legitimise the layout for the season as an abridged format. One which seems pretty uncommon, but it's not a first in the division. 10 teams in Group A and Group B respectively, with the top 3 teams from both groups advancing to this stage, the championship playoff. They are the champions of the Premier Football League. Rivers United had not too pleasant memories with this fixture in early years, but the most recent contest saw some level of dominance from the Potaka Bay side. In the regular campaign, Rivers United made the journey to the Akure Township Stadium. Well, Serpentine Manual, it's an international stadium, and not just a township stadium. But this is entirely different. Whatever happened in the regular campaign is of little significance for what is to happen. Well, he wants more goals, that's what he's saying. He wants to feed on goals, just like the first fixture we saw. There's a reason why they're dancing, even without the notice of what this fixture or how it's going to pan out. The difference is crystal. You've got numbers with Rivers United, and it's a bit scanty when it comes to the Sunshine Stars fans. But again, it's not about the numbers. It's the energy laced in those trumpet sounds and the drums. From the Stadium, this multi-purpose arena at home of various Lagos teams, but most notably Ikorodu United. There's also days past where fans of stationary stores also call this place home. Not living out first bank, Julius Berger, but the quality of this team called Rivers United is one somehow just as find a way to dominate wherever they touch. And as they file out of the dugouts, they know every moment is of huge significance. For the time being, it's not about the names at the back of the shirt, it's more for the crest. The second of 3 matches lined up on day 1 of the Nigerian Premier League Championship playoff here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. This is not pre-season, it's the main event. There will be twists and turns on the pitch until the final ball is kicked, and teams familiar with their overall standing. That journey begins for this team now on your screen. The Sunshine Stars take out the defending champions, Rivers United. Just a glimpse of how the teams will file out for Sunshine Stars, who are on the home side by virtue of positioning. And most of all, the goalkeeper, who's had pretty much a decent campaign, gets the chance. There's Oko Amafefuna, Imo Ikemdenachi, there's Achin Nemeka, Obwago Emmanuel, Ekarete Udom, Vincent Temitope, the captain of the side, Mafeng Pam also present, Ibrahim Yusuf, Isaac Emeka, and David Onovo. The team is led by Edith Agoye. Warm embrace from the captains, who will be hoping for excellent officiating, led by Kazim Abdusalam, Hope Igor, the assistant, Moses Ndidi Madu, the highly experienced and celebrated referee. The champions, Rivers United, you know them? I'll just mention them. Sochima Victor, Kessie Ayanaya, Chinebu Meduru, Farouk Mohammed, Anthony Ohebo, Ndasi Dennis, Mark Gibson, Albert Kova, Boris Chuku, Joseph Anoja, and everyone's favorite player, Yema Nwagwa. The team are led by Stanley Aguma, the longest serving manager in the Nigerian Premier League. The man I mentioned, Coach Stanley Aguma, ably supported by a man who's also quality in his own, Tatayo Shaw. It's a formidable tactical bench for Rivers United. And it's Agoye, not much celebrated as coming. They genuinely didn't know what would pan out, if it's going to be success or maybe restoration. For now, they can't hope, they can't dream that Edith to bring the championship home. Every team that has reached this stage has undoubtedly earned their place through results and perseverance. While certain teams may be considered outright favourites and others tagged as underdogs in this championship playoff, everything is on the line for each team in their own pursuit of success. And the fans have gathered from across the country. They are hoping that this could match up the early kickoff. There was the goal fest. And it begins the second contest in the championship playoff to determine the champions of the 22-23 campaign. And just right into the first 60 seconds, you get the sight of Rivers United clad in old blue against Sunshine Stars in predominant white with sprinkles of orange and white socks. Nothing is predestined. Victory over an opposition often becomes the gateway that leads to new beginnings, they say. Well, if Edith Agoye is able to mastermind a win here and eventual success at the championship, it certainly would be relayed as the biggest win of what somehow just tends to be a teetering career for the manager. Great sight for the champions. Get the first sight of the goalkeeper, who will be wise enough to just instruct the players to count things down a bit. The Sunshine Stars defence just have this aura of uncertainty in the first few seconds of this contest. Anthony Ohebu just intercepting that aerial ball. Post on Imoi Kemdenachi, and it's Okwa Afamefuna who just returns to his goalkeeper, Mustafa Lawal. Coach Ili Tagoye for Sunshine Stars. So much the side of Vincent to the top end. That's the composed nature of the Rivers United players. That's too much behind the intended pass. The intention was to lay free the presence of Yuma Wagwa. It's another man who's been excellent this campaign, Maurice Chuku for Rivers United. He's got a couple of goals this season, Maurice Chuku. 3 of his goals, interestingly, all came at home at the Adoke Masiameka Stadium, home of the champions. Play from Wago Emmanuel. The first touch is excellent. That's a man who's brewing with so much confidence. He's been preferred in this position all season long, just going into that challenge from Farouk Mohammed. That's a man who once called AMI International home. Quite the conversation. I could just pick his brain to kind of how he felt watching Rainbow Stars. Still a point in the yellow fixture. The presence of Fakeze Inaya. Breaks of confidence. Elijah Joseph for Rivers United. Sidibou Bajuru. As crosses, almost perfect. And a strike from outside the box. Goalkeeper. Ball position. And it's easy to tell that they are champions for a reason, Rivers United. The movement on and off the ball, and that was the fact Albert Kova. Failing to hold on to possession. There's a man who's also on 3 goals this campaign, Albert. The same story with Maurice Chuku, players who enjoy scoring right in front of the fans. Clearance for Rivers United. So taking the presence of Albert Kova. There's a larger. United maxman Yema Wagwa has enjoyed celebrations not just in the Premier Football League but also on the continent. Rivers United at a point where the only Nigerian team left until the quarter-final Ulster. Oh, that's a strike past Yema. It's pretty unexpected. A player with such quality would always have high resolution, anticipation. So much quality he possesses. Joined the team from Caterpillars. It's always a man who anticipates the positioning of the goalkeeper. To high boots, not beyond the throw from the referee's call. Snipper Beduru for Rivers United. He's a joint top scorer this season, alongside Yema Wagwa on 4 goals. It's the man who, one of the few players in the Rivers United centre who's got a goal away from home this campaign. That was quite the belter against Rangers International. The former champions. It's always the task to try to defend the title one. The corner is taken. And that's with a resolute head. In the presence of Ibrahim Yusuf. And there's so much he can do as a lone man forward. Times they've met since 2011. Steve, Sunshine Stars surprisingly by virtue of the head-to-head sitting in an advantageous position with 10 victories, Rivers United 7, with 8 of those contests ended all square. The most recent of those the regular season at the Akura Stadium. A fixture ended Sunshine Stars 1, Rivers United 1. Post play. That was an audacious attempt from Sunshine United, Sunshine Stars midfielder I was going to mention. Quite familiar in his position, Archie Lemeka. Just 10 minutes into the action, yet to see goalkeeper pick the football off his own goal. Anticipation was excellent. Upper midfielder. Ready to go here at Sunshine Stars Football Club. Some say it was an essential managerial change just before the start of the new campaign. That's somewhat significant for Sunshine and the aspirations this season. Despite mild expectations, spring could like confetti's on the manager. Who's done a decent job so far. There's always that remark that they are the surprise package at this championship. And the intention was always to get the striker Yema Wagwa through to the ball, but the anticipation from the goalkeeper has punctured it. He's 17 starts this season, goalkeeper Mustafa Lawal. been able to keep 7 clean sheets. Of course, none of those against Rivers United this campaign. Quite tense, the Rivers United bench. It's the pressure of being champions and coming into the tournament as the odds and favourites to win. Not really in a position you could consider to be enticing, but the quality that they possess could equate this into something huge for them. Well, I think it would be better if the replay doesn't come for him. That's Wagwe Emmanuel. Solid partnership is formed. That's an infringement against Maurice Chuku. It seems the Rivers United player, but one of those outstanding players, Albert Kova. Pursuits. Kept on confidently by Darcy Katiang Dennis. Ibrahim Yusuf shooting Sunshine Stars. Top scorer this season with 5 goals. Most recent was that away game against Niger Tornadoes. Matchday 17. Been here to compete not only for the title, but also a place on the continent has the taste of overachievement. They're able to make it. Speak of the continent, it's what Rivers United are familiar with. It's a huge lounge just on the back of Yuma Wangor. That's the presence of Ekerete Udo and the fullback obstructing Yuma Wangor. And the consequences this set piece taken by Chinebu Beturu. There was a free kick. It's been quite a physical clash. Rivers United 5 in terms of the tackles, and Sunshine Stars Football Club. 2 of those fouls not in their favour, of course. David Anovo, it's going to be something positive they will take out of this picture. It could be hugely influential. Anovo. Let's give my one where Rivers United at the flick. That close, just hoping to get perfect connection. The defender has been perfect from Sunshine Stars. It's done up completely. That's Maurice Chuku. It's like the wind. Across to Gizet Inaya, central pass to Fatia Mawagwa. That's a telling pass. Very uncertain about which foot to use. Albert Kova. Well, he's found himself in even tighter positions and made it count, but this moment, uncertain about what to do. Because the playing surface is as best it can be. Albert Kova denied the chance to get his fourth goal of the season. Farouk Mohammed, the stalwart in the middle of the pack for Rivers United. It's always going to be an exciting contest because Mohamed Pam also is one who can roll the socks off. Understanding the process of mind from Farouk Mohammed, just saying, well, I probably will need something beyond the football good to get the possession of him. Since the measure Sharks Football Club in 2016, they just had the pleasure of being champions once. That happened sometime in June 2022, if I do say. There's a chance, brilliant on exquisite Yimas waiting, it goes down. The referee in a position to call a foul or not, decides. And no call will be made. Good control, takes a deflection and just goes across the goal post. The goalkeeper had it covered. Again, the control from him, Yuma the turn. And the intelligence of Albert Kova. And the corner is taken, almost connected perfectly, and a beautiful penalty from Yima. And he carries on the complaint, but the referee has got the eye of a hawk to detect what was right and what was wrong. This time it's Obwago Emmanuel who's down on the turf. It's 20 minutes of action played here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. The scoreline hasn't been altered yet. It all could change within seconds nonetheless. The rare sights of the Rivers United defence. Got the presence to say hello to goalkeeper Sochima Victor. His 8th start of the campaign, it's a stray pass. Kova. Get in the presence of Anthony Uhabu. But Joseph Anoja just hoping to get hold of possession. And the foul will come against Farouk Mohammed, it seems. In terms of the protestation, you'd say, I thought it was a fair call from him, but Oko just successfully taking off the pressure. To take the trip for Rivers United, started every single game the regular campaign, bar that a trip to Akaibo, where they secured a 2-1 win against the Canada match day 4. That's the earlier fixture. His name was missing from the starting lineup. Chidiba Baduru. Level of consistency sprinkled across the pitch for Rivers United. Let's try to run on his blind side. So much respite for David Anovo. Kick to Sunshine Stars, foul against Farouk, the man who's down on the tough. There certainly would be a caution to the Rivers United player who went in hard. Farouk Mohammed. Who got his first start of the season at goalless draw at the Umuahia Township Stadium against Abia Warriors. His performance after that fixture endeared him to the hearts of managers, Coach Stanley Guba and of course Fatai Osha. But this is an enticing position for the man who leads the national team of Nigeria, the Super Eagles, Gentleman Pesaro. Certainly he's going to be concerned, goalkeeper Sochima Victor. He's kept just 2 clean sheets this season. This has got to be perfect for Sunshine Stars. The wall was well firmed, did its job. Just to confirm, Farouk Mohammed picked up yellow off that challenge. Apa Mefuna. Taking it to Udom. That's it to Ibo Ikemdenachi. The passing is good. Udom. The assistant flag flags that for offside against the Sunshine Stars player. So David Anovo just a bit too hasty. Intensity of the fixture seems to have died down a bit. Kezier, Morris Chuku, Kova, Hanaja. That's an intentional knockback by Chidibu Juru. Hanaja, Juru for Rivers United. Wicked left hooks the fullback. Yeah, the battle for who gets that position goes out for a throw to Sunshine Stars Football Club. The team has been in existence since 1995, but they're yet to taste success. They've never been called champions of the Premier Football League. Concern for David Anovo, just the innocuous challenge from Albert Kova and a follow-up there from the midfield maestro himself, Morris Chuku. That's pretty intentional from Morris Chuku. You get a sight of the manager, Stanley Aguma. He identifies as the longest serving in the top division. You think Sharks, you think Dolphins, you think Rivers United, you think Stanley Aguma. Chuku, the advantage. That's quite a audacious attempt from over 40 yards. Kovac not shy to be considered eventually if that had gone in for another Pushkas award. Mustafa himself has been pretty decent with a clean sheet this campaign mentioned. Been able to keep successfully 7. Supporters Club. Well, it's for the first time it's going down on the turf. Hopefully it's not something that was a bit of concern for David Anovo. It doesn't come easy for both teams on the second match day. So the match officials aside for the championship playoffs. Just penning down notes. It's enough reason for them to gyrate since they're yet to consider goal against the champions. This is right to the half-hour mark. Still Sunshine Stars 0, Rivers United 0. the challenge. But it's somewhat a dominance from Sunshine Stars. About 66% in terms of the possession. That's the overall possession count, slightly favourable to the champions. Maurice Chuku, it looks like he's ran himself a marathon. The champions after this contest opposed Remo Stars Football Club. That will be match day 2 on Monday. Early today, Remo Stars held AIMA International to a 2-2 draw. It was a goal fest. Carrick Mohammed. Gets the opportunity to initiate an attack, maybe Ibrahim Yusuf. As well controlled there by Anthony and Mahamud. Kimdenachi, Sunshine Stars. It's a hopeful ball into the backs. Second time tried for Sochima Victor. He was fully aware of his surroundings and the threats them do. He's going to see him back playing, David Onovo. Players just going into a battle. There's only going to be a captain. We're just gesturing. It was beyond fair play. And Kanete Udom, yeah, just left some fingers for a permanent stamp. The Rivers United captain Yuma Wagwa. Free kick for Rivers United. Maurice Chuku. There's two. Maurice Chuku. Intention always to flop the ball into the danger zone. Okay, the defending almost perfect. Complemented with great goalkeeping from Mustafa Lawal, the Sunshine Stars goalie. Let's put it off Maurice Chuku. Giving Sunshine Stars a rare sight to attack. The danger man Ibrahim Yusuf lurking in the penalty box. That was a bold decision for him to try and make the Imoy Kimdenachi. That's an unusual way to motivate his teammates. Naya. Deep Farouk is just waiting for the possession. Ever solid Dennis. Darcy Kilian. Noja. Maurice Chuku. And a player of his quality is always that opportunity for him to just take a shot, regardless of the distance. The front goal doesn't look pretty pleased with the performance yet, Coach Stanley Guba. He's seen success. The point was also part of the technical crew that dominated the continent. He's an assistant manager of the EMA International Football Club. Decided to become his own boss, and since then he's achieved what you would consider to be a successful managerial reign. In the maker, trying to hold for his teammate to come across, but they're just walking off. The presence of Tinubu Drew is always terrifying for both an attack as by quick turn. Archie Nemeka, still Sunshine Stars. Possession lost, the player stays down. Not the fastest of players, Siema, but he continues the pursuit. Composed goalkeeping from Mustafa Lawal. Into the final 5 minutes of what has been a cagey first. Sunshine Stars nil, Rivers United nil. Oh, stray pass, uncharacteristic of the Rivers United central defender. But it's a fixture where Tinubu Meduru has seen more of the ball than some of the Sunshine Stars attackers. It's been highly influential from a full-back position, scoring as much as 4 goals this campaign. It's something to celebrate with a brace coming against Wicked Tourist. Farouk, oh, good skill from him. Is it across to Onoja? Good first touch. Oh, he had his sight at goal. Albert Culver. For the alt in time. It's just not found the perfect hit on the football. And the same till has befallen Yuma also in this game. They've been fortunate with some of the misplaced passes from the opposition. The final ball has just let the champions down. Stars coming forward, pass. corner kick. Dasi Kadiak Dennis of Rivers United. Goalkeeper searching for Victor. We're hoping to attempt what will be his third clean sheet on the campaign path. Away from self-adulation, he would rather see the boys celebrated at the other end. For now, it's going to be fully focused, and this set piece to be taken by Imo Kimdenachi. Takes it, doesn't go past the first hurdle. The sight of Kizzy Inaya just interrupting that corner kick for Rivers United. Still the same positioning, the same taker. This time it's better, and it's dealt with by Albert Kova. They continue the battle to regain possession. The referee plays the advantage. The right-sided goal. Sunshine Stars can get that opener. But the goalkeeper just made himself big, preventing what could have been calamitous for the champions. At the other end, they get a chance to hurt, and then be hunt successfully. The cross is deep, and the goalkeeper does well enough. If he had spilled it, it could have also been problematic for him. From the other end, Vincent Mitokwe, that's the man who had the perfect moment to pull Sunshine Stars ahead. But for the brilliance of goalkeeper Sochima Victor. Got 3 minutes of stoppage time. A fair account considering how many times we've seen players go down. The conversation between Albert Kova and the captain Yima Wangwa, and the continuous gyration from the Rivers United supporters club. It's quite an entourage. Met the trip from Botaka down to Lagos. From Akura to Lagos, you'd expect more numbers, but still they are in their voices, the Sunshine Stars fans, but it just says it's easier to support a side who are champions, a team who have somehow competed against some of the best on the continent this season. And after 45 minutes, nothing separated both teams. It's even Stevens. Match in the makeout requires some level of treatment. Dazi. That's Boris Chukwu. The referee has called a free kick, foul against Chinebu Beduru. It's on his blind side, just interrupting an attack for Sunshine Stars. I think the count is for the challenge, and it's fair. Also accompanied by his mild protestations. Becomes the second player to be shown a yellow card in this contest, Chinebu Beduru. And for a fullback, it's always a bit of a problem when you pick up a caution with a minute still to go. hard to say it typifies their performance so far. Isaac Emeka for Sunshine Stars. Onoja. It looks like the final throw of the dice in this half. Had about 2 players in the box. They decided to attack the goalkeeper on Keze Inaya. He got a goal this season. Probably the motivation to try from such a position despite the presence of players in the box. MATCHDAY, as the whistle confirms end of proceedings in the first 45. Nothing much separating both teams. Minute opportunities did come. Ibrahim Yusuf, there were also quite the numbers for Yima Wangwa. But that brilliant save from Sochima Victor, denying Vincent Tebitokwe is the reason why this game, after the 45 minutes, will stay level. The goalkeeper Mustafa Lawal has had a moment to also earn his wages today. But the battle isn't done yet. There's still so much to look forward to as they carry on the proceedings and just hoping to do something significant. But they know that the second 45 would give them the reason to amplify why they are champions of the Premier Football League. But for Sunshine Stars, there's still much to play. Half time, Sunshine Stars 0, Rivers United 0.
This is Lagos. We welcome you to the Kickoff Stadium, the Bowani Johnson Arena. We are live.
How do I see him now?
Yeah, that's why I said she come for that. This one will be behind.
This production just play a fan. It's terrible 45 minutes. And we can drift to the situation of VAR from the. I can talk about that.
For the first game. Yeah. Tell him to take us back to.
There's nothing much on this first game.
Right to floor. Right to floor.
The penalty that was given to
Right to floor. He said he should take us back because
There's no much for this first half.
he said he should take us back.
Take me back to the previous game, the Enyimba game, Remo Stars. That penalty that was given to Enyimba.
Before he starts.
We're just going to talk about that for a bit before we come to this game.
Two shots of the trophy. When he starts, I go like this.
Yeah? What do you want to do with the 30 minutes? You get content.
No content.
Apart from that, do you have content for the 30 minutes?
But when he's talking, I look at him.
It's not about doing, it's about having content. It's not about just doing something.
There's nothing much in the first 45 minutes. That was a controversial.
We're talking 30 minutes.